top shorts and socks, shooting towards the Otley Road Otley Road side, 3G pitch side. And we're underway with Gabriel Johnson, who goes back to Lee Whelan. And the Lions just knocking the ball between the defence. Marske certainly very quick out the traps, putting the pressure on. Chimililo is putting Brown under a bit of pressure. Plays into Johnson. Wasn't to matter in the end. Tongue and Kendall stand over this. 2 men in the wall for Marske. It's Tongue to take. Hit right footed. Oh, and it's a good save. Low down to his right hand side by Jakub. Ball tried to be cleared, but Kendall blocks. And Danton's touch gets away from him. But Kendall picks up on it again and goes to ground in the area. And it's going to be another free kick to Guiseley, but it's not inside the area. It's just on the outside. Denton's amongst it. Nibel's amongst it. Ball goes in from Kendall. It's towards Denton. Oh, Denton's header. It was a free header and it just goes wide of the right hand post.
What an opportunity that was, Simon. Unmarked. Free header. He's got to maybe find the target.
And it's been a fairly free-flowing game as a result. Free kick taken by Beals. And it's into Kennedy. Kennedy breaks into the area here. Kennedy cuts in onto his left. Kennedy, still Jason Kennedy, left-footed shot. Just gets away from him in the area. It's bobbling around, falls as far as Church. It's still bobbling. It's Boys. And it's 1-0. Adam Boys opens the scoring. It was a right-footed shot. It was chaos inside the penalty area. And Boys fires home his effort into the bottom right-hand corner. And on 20 minutes, it's Guiseley 0, Marske United 1.
Far too much room afforded to the Marske attackers in the first instance there, I thought, Simon. And we've paid the price. We know how damaging Adam Boys is in front of goal. We know how clinical he is. We've got to be better at the back there. I mean, I think it's a bit of a scramble, but we've got to be get that clear.
Whelan to take. It's a good delivery. It's towards Reece Kendall, and Reece Kendall levels the scores.
I spoke about free headers.
Yeah, it was a great delivery from Lee Whelan and an even better header from Reece Kendall to level the scores. And on 22 minutes, it's Guiseley 1, Marske United 1.
What a response that is from Guiseley. 2 minutes after.
I'll tell you what, that is an absolutely pinpoint delivery from Lee Whelan. I know Reece Kendall's got to be there to finish it off, but that owes everything, I think, to the delivery from Lee Whelan. But yeah, it's not been as... Oh, then that was a loose in midfield, but Tongue wins the ball back. Yeah, maybe you're right. It's not been as good as it could have been. Now here's Chimililo breaking forward. Chimililo skips past Walker. It falls as far as Kennedy. Kennedy plays in Church. Church, it's bobbling around and Battersby makes a save and eventually puts away to safety by Ollie Brown. That's a great save by Ollie Battersby, David.
What a save that was. How did he pull that one off?
Oh, it was it was Curtis Church. Curtis Round, who, powerful left-footed strike, and Ollie Battersby was alive to make the save. Goes back to Leach on the edge of the area. Ball out wide for Myers. Brown's going out to meet him and does well to get out and block the cross. And with that, the referee Jamie Rhodes brings to an end the first half. Nethermoor here, it's Guiseley 1, Marske United 1. Marske opened the scoring on, I think it was 19 minutes. It was Adam Boys with a snapshot right-footed effort low into the bottom corner. And just a couple of minutes later, a Lee Whelan corner was headed straight in by Reece Kendall, who had a completely free header, unmarked. And with that, they were really the two best chances of the first half, really. It's been a pretty even game. I think 1-0 is probably a fair reflection of the score. Yeah, a fast start would be great, would be very nice. And Leach gets us underway for the second half. Goes into the centre of the pitch with Chimililo, but Whelan's hounding him down. Murphy goes to ground, but Johnson wins the ball and comes away with it. Skips past Chimililo. Into Murphy, goes back to Johnson. Johnson tries to play it into Denton. And Murphy's ball bobbling around. It falls to Liam Tongue, but it's a good challenge by one of the Marske defenders, but the danger's not cleared for Marske. Ekpolo crossing to the boxes towards Denton. But Ekpolo's cross evades everybody and he's going to roll out for a throw into Marske.
An eyelash away from a header on that cross.
Marske looked like they might have been in there. There was a ball in behind for Round that didn't make its way all the way through. And now Guiseley can come forward. It's Johnson, edge of the area. Ball out wide to Ekpolo. Ekpolo comes into the area. Cuts inside onto his left foot. Ekpolo takes the shot. Oh, a great save by Jakub. I think it takes a nick on the way through. And it goes out behind for a Guiseley corner.
Oh my goodness me, how close was that?
Great save by Jan Jakub. Still Myers carries forward, he's up against Brown and he's beaten Brown. Cross goes into the area from Myers, cleared away by Walker. Flicked on white by Whelan. Chimalilo flicks the ball on for Adam Boys, takes a touch, and it's Boys, and it's a great save by Battersby. Battersby stands up tall and gets his body in the way of the shot, and the ball's out for a throw into Marske.
Do you know what that save at the end of the first half, Battersby, I thought was awesome. That was another awesome save by Battersby. Spot on alert to the danger there.
Yeah, made himself as big as possible, spread himself well, and kept the score at 1-1.
Corner ball, let's whip this in.
It's going to be Whelan to take. In swinger, lots of movement towards the back post. Denton makes a run to the front post, cross goes in. It's up towards Kendall, and it's bobbling in there, and it eventually falls into the arms of a waiting Yakub.
Could have gone absolutely anywhere in that box. What a goalmouth scramble that was. Crowd just going a little bit frustrated, aren't we, at the minute?
Yeah, well, we're taking it quickly, and I think we're about to reap the rewards of that, maybe. Anyway, free kick taken. Here's Eibel. Kendall, yeah, cross into the area, head on, flick on's won by Denton only as far as Liam Tongue takes a touch, goes down the wing, cross comes in, and it was a shot from Tongue, and it was a fierce shot, but it hits the side netting, and it's a Marske goal kick.
Rasping shot from Tongue there. I thought he was maybe even going to take it first time, and then that second one just looking it straight into the side netting.
Yeah, he was shaping and getting ready to take it first time, wasn't he? But chose to take it down the line instead, and yeah, good effort, but into the side netting. Miller runs forward, but he's picked off by Church, but Whelan cleans up the loose ball. Now it's Kendall. Cross goes into the area. It's up towards Murphy. Murphy header. And it's just wide of the post by Callum Murphy.
How close was that?
Yeah, really good header by Murphy. Might have just skimmed off his back a little bit. Didn't quite get the contact he would have wanted, but a wicked ball in by Reece Kendall. It's Gitau up against Johnson. Yeah, but he doesn't beat Kimani Miller, who gets a foot in. Crossfield pass finds its way to Burgess, and it's bobbling around in the area, and it's Adam Boys, and he's slotted home, and it's 2-1 to Marske.
It had to be him, didn't it?
Yeah, Guiseley are appealing, I think, for a foul in the build-up, but nothing's given, and it's it's Adam Boys who grabbed his second of the game, and on 79 minutes, it's Guiseley 1, Marske United 2. Now it's a pass down the line, and it's going to stay in play. Eibel goes back to Battersby. Battersby takes a touch, and his touch is loose, and I think Battersby might be picked off here, and he is, and it's 3-1, and it's a hat-trick for that man, Adam Boys. Is it Adam Boys? It is Adam Boys.
It is. The script's been written, hasn't it?
Well, that was just a disappointing goal for guys that give away. It was Ollie Battersby, took a ball, just got away from him ever so slightly, and Boys was there to slide home the third goal, and with that, you probably think that's the game. And on, I think it's 86 minutes, but the scoreboard's gone. It's Guiseley 1, Marske United 3. Quite annoying. I'm sure everybody's sharing their frustration, though. That's the nature of the 2 goals.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, well, it's a good pass out wide by Tom Pratt. It's out for Brown. Brown is going to break into the area. Brown, cross goes across. Oh, it's across the face of goal. Falls for Kimani Miller. Prince Ekpolo. Prince Ekpolo.
What a strike.
Pulls a goal back for Guiseley. Puts an effort into the bottom right hand corner. And with that, on 88 minutes, it's Guiseley 2, Marske United 3, and it's game on.
And now we've got a grandstand finish. Now we're back in this game.
Yeah, it was a good driving run from Ollie Brown across the 6-yard box. Was missed by a couple of people, but then eventually fell to the feet of Prince Ekpolo, who made no mistake. And now it's 3-2. The free kick's taken. Kendall carries forward a few yards. It's up towards Eibel. Eibel wins the header, but there's no one chasing off it. Cleared away by Burgess. Ekpolo drops the shoulder and goes back to Battersby. Battersby takes a touch. It's a long ball forward up towards Denton.
Oh, through!
And there's a push in the back of Denton. Oh my days. Well, the guys will look like they were through. Well, Tom Pratt was through on goal, but the referee didn't play an advantage and pulls the game back for a free kick. It was a foul on Tom Denton. However, Tom Pratt was through on goal and fired home a vicious finish into the back of the net. And Guiseley protesting that Tom Pratt was through on goal. Oh, I'm having flashbacks to Works at Town away when Joe Stacey was through on goal.
The referee has been so consistent with his advantages, and there he had to play it. I don't know why he's not played it.
That was the first one where he didn't really give an advantage.
And what a time for him not to as well.
Yeah, what a time for him not to, like you say. The phase of play has been and gone now. what's done is done, and it is a free kick to Guiseley with 15 seconds of the minimum, 6 to go. So this really is last chance for Guiseley now.
Wait a minute.
Red card for Guiseley. Tom Pratt's gone. Tom Pratt's gone. He's been red carded. A second yellow card, I believe, probably for dissent, for the way that he reacted to the disallowal of his goal. And that's a second red card of the season for Tom Pratt, and he makes his way down the tunnel. So Guiseley down to 10 for the final play of the game. Ball in from Chippendale. It's towards Eyeball. Back post. Oh, it's met. I think it was by Lee Whelan. No, it wasn't. It was Reece Kendall. And it goes behind for a goal kick. And with that, you might think that might just be the game for Marske United. Here we go. And he does. And, well, we play on. Headed forward by Kendall. And it's bobbling around in the middle of the park. And that is full time. Resounding boos at Nethermoor, I think, for the referee. But, it has finished. Guiseley 2, Marske United 3.
Felt like a real off-colour performance today. I mean, three soft goals we conceded, really, didn't we?
Yeah, just said that to the players in there. With everything we've not been in the last, since we've come in, really. And, that's not something that us as a staff can give the players a heart and desire to run and get on the end of first balls and second balls and third balls and try and, even with a build-up play. And listen, I know the last goal people say, oh, Ollie Battersby's had a rubbish touch there. Them things are going to happen. But he's made 2 or 3 outstanding saves first half, so let's make no bones about it. As much as he's given that third goal, he's kept us in it first half as well. And, we needed a wake-up call. And again, I'm always going to pump tyres up and say well done, but after the first goal, we reacted really well, like we always do. Showed a great bit of resilience and scored within 2 minutes. So it's just a really disappointing performance. Really, really disappointed in that one. Yeah.
We looked a bit sort of heavy-legged as well, because sometimes it was just the final pass or the controlling touch which seemed to go astray today.
It's the same for both teams. I know we played on a 4G the other day, and both pitches can have an impact on you physically, or what you're saying there is it might be mentally, a heavy day, Christmas Day yesterday, but it's the same for both teams. I said to the lads before this game, that's a team that's fighting and scrapping for every point. They're about to lose the club potentially if they don't find money, and their team are fighting for it, but out of character for us, I feel, today. And obviously not having Jordan Asaka on the left side, I think, he gives us a lot of balance there. He was a miss today. And
with the one which, we almost scored an equaliser, but the ref had blown up, but it seemed to me that he'd blown up and they stopped before we scored.
I didn't think he had a good game, simple as that. First half he could have booked their players 2 or 3 times. The one where I think we've had a free kick on the edge of the box first half, where Tongi's nicked it through his legs, and is that close to a sending off or minimum booking if there's players either side of him? Nothing, absolutely nothing. And then he's booking. It might have been Callum Murphy the first one, but just. I didn't think he had a good game, and it was proved, that last bit of one there where we're pushing and pushing and pushing, rather than get your whistle there in the first, milliseconds of it happening. Tom Pratt's in, give us the advantage because the foul's there, but he couldn't wait to get his whistle out, and I was disappointed in that today. And listen, I'm always going to be, one of them that say well done to refs after games, and I have done recently, but I think that one today was a bit disappointing, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. That we've not lost the game because of that. We would have only got a draw if he'd have let play continue.
And Tom Pratt was sent off for dissent, was he? Second yellow.
Not good enough. Not good enough, not having it. Shouldn't be getting sent off for that. When you're on a yellow card, keep your mouth shut, get on with the game. We're still in it. Might be a minute or 2 left to go. Not good enough.
You brought on young Kamani Miller. Can you tell us a bit about him as a player?
Yeah, Kamani's obviously, good young lad, got energy, left foot, needs to learn the game. So it was always going to be a risk having to bring him on the pitch. But we're a bit low on numbers in terms of just bodies in the wide areas. I think everyone knows that I want wingers there. Obviously we had to kind of put Cal out there and Gabs out there today, and to a certain degree they've both played that role before, but I just didn't think we did enough in front of their fullbacks today to make that system work with them in it.
Right, and if we just do a bit of a roll call of players, so Jordan Sarko, was he injured today?
Just picked up a knock there against Basford.
Yeah, and Sidney Hall not here today, was he?
Yeah, unfortunately couldn't get here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Miguel Valsau, is he out on loan or is he still with us?
No, Miguel's still with us. He's dual-regged Albion Sports, I think it is, yeah.
Yeah. And Lawrence Ahindo, any sign of him being fit for his
No,
game?
he's still struggling with his injury. He's been to see a few specialists now, so he's at the stage now where it's either needing an injection or potentially a operation.
Right. And at the manager meeting, I think you said that Lewis Whittam could potentially be back at the end of February, but you're not banking on it.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't be putting money on it. Obviously, he's still got quite a long way to go. So, yeah.
Right, and obviously we now have to reset for Park Avenue away on New Year's Day. Have you got any training sessions before then?
Yeah, we'll be training Saturday morning. Because we need to, get prepared for that game. Obviously, it's a derby. Obviously, coming off the back of a loss here as well, it's important that we bounce back. And I think for everyone today, just bitterly disappointed, out of character for us in terms of being second or third to every ball. But when I've come to the club, I want to progress as well as a manager, and if players want to progress, they have to commit to what we're wanting to achieve as a group. Outwork your opponents minimum, and try and affect the other team when it's and be the best at home, and we just didn't do that today. We've got to, there's a few that needs to change their mindset as well, because we don't want to be making numbers up, and today I felt at times we were making the numbers up.